Here we go. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. It is me once again. So, well, yeah. So, I'm still on. Yeah, I'm being still on. Here we go. If you even who know what's going on in the possibility of, you guessed it, of, my hair, so that. Okay, so here we go. If you know what's going on, and here's a couple of videos about possible Trump isn't going to end up get peace plans and they end the war in Ukraine. Well, I'm a heavy leftist, right? They end up making sense. But here's the thing, one though. Well, here's what I think is my result to do. It will be agreed by Ukraine by peace, but they kind of say, well, no, they're trying to end the war. But here's the thing, one though. I have those suspicions to be not proactive with this, but kind of say, well, no, Ukraine will agree with this, but Russia might go for two ways. Russia just does not do it at all because it's fucking Putin. Sorry for the language, even talking to my eyes. It's freaking Putin as you're talking about here. Yeah, Putin, as you should know, have histories. They just don't get peace at all, or they say later with the second way around. It just never straight up ended with some sort. Russia was the next Ukraine, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen anymore. Ukraine's just too strong. European citizens don't want it anymore. Trump is seen as a total threat, and then against the wicked of American society the way it is, especially with all the weapons that Ukraine get in and got there. And kind of frame if Russia denies peace, U.S. just operate to declare war against Russia instead and just try to end it at the wall of some sort. So the secondary is that the Putin does agree with peace, but he mock it. So here's the stigma now. There's known as mocked peace. Here's the stigma now. This is not the first time either. Vladimir Putin ended up mocking the peace. Remember, the Russo-Georgian War back in 2008, that this has been mocked all the way to start a war in Ukraine. So, so it's not a surprise. So this came from Putin, as you know already, the the master of mocking the pace. So so it makes sense. I kind of feel as well that this piece to the end of Ukraine was also Putin didn't say laugh it off, just mock it, and just declare war on the nation. Kind of face gonna be on the politics, aka and NATO nation next, if he does mock this piece up. Kind of say, well, no, it's it's kind of say, well, no, I'd say if I gotta not gonna be in or truly gonna upset everyone for this, yeah, I think Putin might see this is is Western deterrent to the end against them of some sort, which is kind of guaranteed is. And if it does agree with peace, it's gonna be mocked. It's gonna be so terrible. So you kind of say, well, now if the peace does come to be in this point on, which guaranteed the per se by rules and the regulations to the world. Yet, if if Putin agrees to the end of peace, which is not if it's not going to be mocked of some sort, I'd not be surprised Trump and others so then might sign like a similar signaling in the hand to Germany back in World War I with the Treaty of Versailles. I think this treaty Versailles time, and it might possibly hurt Russia more than they really loved by Ukraine. Because I know Russia started this war, not Ukraine. So, which means it's guaranteed Russia might have to lose everything by this peace treaty. And then I think it's the way it is to prevent another mocked peace like that and it cause another war. So it kind of say well now. I think this treaty beside it might help a lot. It help the US, help Europe, help Ukraine, even help the end of the whole time plan out to the for the doomsday clock's sake. Here's the thing, though. I'd not be surprised if Russia has no choice in the end to force agree on with the plans by the peace treaty, which I might be seeing as expected to happen, which is more higher than likely to happen. Is to see why. Russia might have the end to have surrendered all its military to bring it down to only the police and then the rule the whole entire country. Similar to see in Costa Rica, which means Russia had to surrender the whole entire military to the West, similar as Weimar Germany did before World War II. It's giving the same way. Also, Russia, so they had no choice. They had the demilitarized zone all over the borders with NATO and the so sort, in forcing Ukraine into NATO by doing that by demilitarized zone. Right on, right from Azerbaijan all the way up to Finland. So yeah, with the demilitarized zone, which means Russia cannot just invade Europe, or it's going to be a violation of the treaty. So it's going to most likely it's going to be, or the other way that the might agree to end up thinking about is this Russia's also might have to surrender all its weapons of mass destruction. It can surrender all nukes, all chemical weapons, all biological warfares, and even all the radiological warfares. Russia has to surrender all of it to Europe and the US. This will probably be destroyed later. And also, Russia has really had no choice to be in the joint sides with the Western democracy. If Russia goes on failing again, US will declare war on Russia, which means, of course, if this happens, but Putin has no choice. So the either just not agree to this, or even worse, obey it. So by aggressiveness, and no nation will then try to help it in to convert their map because they would also violate the peace treaty themselves of some sort. So if the peace treaty comes to fruition, so it's probably been made by Europe and Ukraine. The end of it is as U.S. as to be a supervisor, yeah, supervisor to the whole entire crap of this. So yeah, it's just technically a NATO planned peace. So let's see why. Which a little hope that they end up stick with that forever. So let's see why. Like I said, it's gonna be like a Treaty of Versailles type peace, when it like it did to Germany after World War One. And this time it'll be a more successful peace than compared to the day of Weimar Germany after World War One. So, kind of one now, this need to be stick low in the whole entire time. Otherwise, problems compared to this. So why you say that this is the end of this peace plan for might because issues? Well, I kind of say right now, Russia's gonna do right away, right out the gate to the so it's not gonna be pretty, it's not gonna be nice, it's not gonna be just straightforward. It's all sorts. It's yeah. I kind of think this might end up fail because it is Russia anyway. This is it might try to mock it or otherwise, so this might not work. It's also on top as well, but they end up, yeah, I think if I top of that, I don't know Vladimir Putin might see this as a threat, and it gets in its homeland. There's although it's some sort, a little worse. They kind of feed to the end of, despite Trump is in it, is to see Putin as a friend at this point. If he doesn't turn down, Putin thinks Trump is his total treason. To the end of, and they think Trump is too European, too democratic to the end of what Putin really wants, which kind of say well now that's not exactly what freaking Trump really wants, but it's a lot of Democrats need it a lot. So they're trying to so they have good global stability at this point, and I see why. So it makes sense. So especially since some sort. Also, as you know, the history all the way Putin outright lying to everyone for this, and some sort. Yes, I'm not too surprised that Putin might lie for the peace just to keep the war machine going. So, there's some sort. And also, if Russia loses a million men, it's not going to be good for global stability of some sort. Because they end up with the cause of the whole time want to be more on edge. So, so it kind of say right now. It's kind of like a bigger issue the way it is. So, yeah, I think Europeans should think this a little bit more through, because it's more rapidly the way it is. So it's kind of the way it is. So that just to not going to be on too much on the edge of some sort. So anyways, that's the way it is of some sort. And so although they really want to get this Ukraine, what's all the Putin's going to end up mark. I think there's gonna be a couple ways you can do this so that the list out having well that's all I mean only way to do this is, is to get rid of the same right now is well I think this is gonna be a little harsh, but I think it is be called a bigger threat than it is the way it is, but well here it is. So yeah. Count me in at this point. So listen to this really carefully. Because there's gonna be like a test later for this, if it happens, but there's gonna be a test that is gonna be as a note to listen to this carefully. I think the real true way to end a Ukraine war like this is is for sure is I think this might backfire, just but listen carefully, please. Here we go. I think the only way I think to end this war truly is to if US, Britain, or France had their secret forces or special forces or the highest degree of military in the universe, what that called. So I think they should bring them in just to outright kill off Vladimir Putin and the oligarchs out of secret, like they did with Osama bin Laden in Afghanistan back in 2011. So if this comes to be, Russia will be leaderless, oligarchless, and even also of some sort. If Ukraine sees that Putin's gone, all our oligarchs are gone, all the supporters of Putin's gone, that means Russia has no choice to end the war, to the end of the sake of their country. And this comes to fruition, it will work. Of some sort. Because like I said, Russia is supposed to be a husk, a making government, or otherwise it might work. So they can't say one now. I hate to say this, it's the only way. In the end, I'm gonna just say right now, it's the only way. I'm not mocking this up. I'm really serious. I'm saying I'm telling the truth. This is truly the only way. At the end of truly the guilty per se is at the end of this plan will easily went through. So so to give you the end up to tell more into this where it is so that the end up by per se otherwise some sort yeah I don't like I said you know I'm always a supporter in the post nations of three nations post Russian foreign as in all way so I kind of I think this plan might technically implode Russia in all separate with free against another exactly Russia was no leader separate as the is green like the break free so it says so yeah so kind of makes sense but here's the thing but it will work and this might help to the end up bring peace to the world although this might anger with China and others but I kind of see what's going on in Russia they're going to be no they do not mess around with the West do not mess around with the US also guarantees China they end up being stay out of this. So let's see why. So like I said right now, the Trump saying that the Ukraine started war or otherwise, he's kind of lied. So some sort. It is kind of flat wrong. I kind of say right now, it's like flat wrong, not agree for in other ways. It's it's just not the way it is of some sort. Well, because things also Russia started it. Russia even started a war in Georgia back in 2008. Remember that? So any wars on the end of the invaded for Georgia, Ukraine, it's all started by Russia. It's all been started by Putin. Putin's a dictator. He's like Hitler in a lot of ways. Let's get him out of the freaking misery for freaking one time for peace sake. Kind of say one now. Also, you know how many war crimes he committed, and also you really do not know what he committed back in 2008. Just to when the type of ethnic cleansing of all Georgians, so they went right into the mainland Georgia itself, some sort. It just like I said, you know how many war crimes that he committed for since like over 10 or 15 years. Like I said right now, I'd not be surprised. Also, so let me just say right now, compared to all we have in the compared to war crimes in the community Chechnya and then compared to the Georgia, and now they had Ukraine right top of this. Just question was on some sort of right now. Is it a good idea to keep Putin alive? I'm saying no. So I kind of say right now, am I truly gonna mark my words for this? Yeah, Putin isn't find a way to get what he deserves or not. Not be in it for the huge sake of mankind, but also in the sake for, well, as per se, I'm not gonna scream out loud at this point. So, you know, can give you a lot more clues. So the head you care to the head compared to, yeah, let's say, well, to yourself, to all the audience around you. This one is all sort. Because it's all sort. Even worse, Russia's kind of not doing so well. Even so sort. They even retreat out of the Damascus and it's all sort. And so sort. Anyway, so it's kind of afraid that it also since Putin did lift up the pause and all the way, so it kind of means right now Putin's position right now is pretty much been fucked. So if you don't know all of it yourself, It's that's all over for Putin at this point. If I had, I mean, although Putin could easily rebuild his military up more quickly than the war against NATO, I think this is where the three Versailles plan is going to be like need to come in enforced at this point to bring Russia's military down to zero by peace. Similar to Costa Rica was in the most made there was a police over ruling the control the country instead of it like the city. So it's kind of like what that is. So sorry, but so it makes sense right now. So so which get the same right now. I am not surprised per se that they end up the same right now. Either the guilty that end up to know it anyway. He must either obey or take it in it of some sort. So so yeah. So that's what's might be going on here. So so how's Ukraine gonna recover from this? Well, Ukraine has a really long road to recover at this point. So it's kind of a really long road to recovery at this point. There's a lot of stuff has been destroyed by Russia. It's by the so and you'll also have I'll just blow the bombs in there to clean this point. Although Europe is going to be reading this all exactly by full force, but they can say, well, no, the cleanup project it might take them years or even like decades to go through of some sort. So not only had they declared but all explode bombs. So also yet Russia and Ukraine did both to drop cluster bombs, which is clearly a war crime as to itself. Russia also dropped some chemical weapons on the west in Ukraine too, like white phosphorus, as it should know, which is clearly a war crime all the way against Putin already. So it's so to give you a little bit more clues to what's going on right now. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be likable. It's not gonna be with X, Y, and Z. Some sort. Yeah. It's also Putin has history of nuclear blackmailing and everyone. So it's kind of it's used as a threat. So to the West. So I guarantee that they end up it's not be surprised the U.S. government might possibly pass after the war ends off to possibly pass a what's that what is that called? It's- oh yeah, no threat speech act. So like I said, no threat speech act of some sort. They end up forcing Russia to they end up do not make threats against the West, or you either gotta get it. So yeah, so not be surprised if that might come to play. So also also so that means also this also calls in with with Belarus too. Belarus might have had no choice in the joint sides to do with Russia when it was say treaty this week. Despite both Belarus and Russia has been planning a union state of Belarus and Russia. Yes, it's been a proposed merger in the Russia for next Belarus. So the end of as you know already. That plan is going to be a huge threat to the league against Poland and the Baltics because they cause more Russians are surrounded by them to the full core invasion all the way down to Lithuania because of that gap. If I'm US and of some sort, you should just hoist Alexandria out of power about Russia in replace Western person in power in Belarus. If not joining with a personal union with Ukraine to prevent Russia the end of trying to the end of bring more weapons, nukes, or anything back into Belarus. So Belarus should not be in the side of Russia in this way in the first place, because Belarus was in the one side of the West until Russia somehow cooled them out a little bit with Alexandria. Well, already, aka Alexander Lukashenko, or some sort. I do apologize that I didn't say his last name very quick incorrectly, but that's technically what Belarus's president is now. It's technically a dictator, some sort of 100% dictator recognized by Europe. So we'll see why. It's like a totalitarian leadership. Yeah. Yeah. If Russia loses this war, Belarus is having have no choice to overthrow the country, join the Western democracy, join the Coastal Union with Ukraine, like similar as a part with the Commonwealth type thing, or Austro-Hungarian Empire did back then, to the end of so to be like a personal union with each other, sort of sort. Probably basically known as going to be Republic of Ukraine Belarus. In both Ukraine and Belarus are back to join NATO. Oh yeah, what's top of this? Well, Belarus will be banned to the end of continue into the CSTO. Also, Russia has been forced to, within the peace treaty, is also forced to dismantle the CSTO alliance because it's a threat against NATO as well. CSTO is supposed to be like a rival alliance by NATO made by Russia. And CSTO is gone, which means all the countries to the end of one plus CSTO to join everybody what? Join NATO otherwise or go for huge amount of recovery. Because I kind of feel CSTO to use against NATO as a threat. So yes, it makes sense compared to what they have here is truly a horrible experience. It was supposed to be a place like well, the Soviet Union of some sort. And let's see why the Soviet Union failed for the end of a lot of people think because its stability there is just crippled thanks to the end of these huge strengths of the US. So they kind of say, well now, which is kind of false, but it can say Russia's like doing really well during the school union until the US just come in and just cut them off, which that's kind of what it is. But the truth is, it's kind of crippled a little bit by the U.S. So it's another situation I'm not going to get into at this point. Just like I said, I'm a leftist to my own stuff. When I try to do nothing too far, I do nothing. They think I'm treats the nation of love. Just I'm not going to go down for that. So right back to it. So, oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention, remember Russia does have puppet states with Ukraine? Well, Russia has no choice to surrender them back to Ukraine and Crimea back to Ukraine because they got that. Because let me, Russia taking over Crimea is technically stolen from them. Yes, they kind of stole that at the end of from Ukraine. Oh yeah, remember that referendum back in 2014? It's the Crimea they had two choices: get independence or join Russia. And I found out it was a sham too. It's Russia. So let's see why. Because of that, it had been reported that the Russian military just flooded the boots to the border of Crimea joined Russia. So it was shamed by the Russian military that allowed it in. Like I said, if the Russian military was not involved, Crimea should have been independent, for fucking sake. So technically it was shared. So of some sort. Oh yeah, to even make more worse, there's no there's no no option for the long Crimea back to Ukraine on the ballot back in 2014. Is making things even more sham. So yeah, think about that out loud. How you need to think about this? You think it's kind of unpredictable that it is of some sort? It has been shammed. Oh yeah, also remember that sham part? There's been a referendum right before the war Ukraine started in 2022. Oh, it's not right in the middle of that. For the monster some sort, they end up joint sides of the Russia as a some sort. Yes, we know that still in in mainland Ukraine land there's the promises to the occupation by Russia and the end up so they move for the same sham election too. To join sides of the end joint sides with Russia or joint sides with Russia or Ukraine. Like I said before, Russian military troops made a sham to join sides with Russia. It was shammed. It was illegal. Russia should not do that. So yeah, so it's not the first time that the outside made in Russia the issues have history of shamming elections to allow the expansion, which kind of say, well, no, that should have been a war crime itself because it is a shamming like this because that's technically an invasion threat. To see why, so kind of give points of effort to the end up. This is kind of very late at this, so so it's kind of makes sense. So so because of that, I think the part of peace treaty that they try by upright remove all the shamness within the elections in Russia within this peace, some sort. So which is also being issued because they're kind of afraid to give because because they get rid of shamness, it kind of gets rid of Russia as being like a strongman or some sort. This strongman image in Russia has only been killed off thanks to the invasion of Kursk. So yeah, so it kind of assumes the point there. This is the one trying to give out. So yeah, so so it kind of think I think this is not exactly the piece that I think there's also an issue. This piece is I think is not made in Ukraine, but mostly made in Europe, not in America, Europe, the European plan. So yeah, it kind of give you more little clues all already. And despite the thing is made by Europe, but at this point, I think Russia might not agree with this at all. So I think any peace treaty, so they end up peace talks with the end, Russia went to it might fail. So better just kill Putin and just get this all the way. Then they end allowed to get true peace. Remember, back in World War II, you did not get Hitler went through the same thing. He denied any type of peace to the end of went through until in the end of Hitler committed. Yeah, you know what I gotta say, right? So yeah, he just took cyanide pills and just go bye bye. Is that this what I'm trying to say? Yeah, freaking YouTube issues on the demonetization. And I do not have. My channel's not monetized, or like I should say, Hitler commit suicide. It just be added for this. Yeah, it just kind of say because my channel's not monetized at all, so it's free based. So they're able to say no one's gonna beat me. So yeah, here we go. So two excellent, like I said, Putin. I think Putin might go for the same way. Yeah, yeah, I think Putin might deny so many peace of some sort. It's kind of way to see that Putin's gonna take his own life and then finally kind of end of the war by a different leadership or transitional government. Russia might go through. So it's probably likely and expected happen too. And this might come to me. So it's kind of think it's gonna be if it's gonna be his peace, it's gonna be like a trade for side type thing. And if it does not happen, then wait till Putin takes his own life, then they're gonna have the peace and the peace treaty to come along at this point. Which would cause the discrimination of Russia, aka Russia's technically wiped out the map either way. So it's not surprised to the end of mention about it because all the separatists can easily break free from Russia and there be new independent countries like Kobe, Dagestan, and some sort of yeah. You can see all already where I'll go from there for this. So yeah, so the big issue of the Ukraine's peace plan is it's might be mostly be denied of some sort. Also, my top of that too. You know, Putin's gonna mock this one up in it as well, like it did in the Russo-Georgian war back in 2008. Also, my top is to it's kind of pro-European made. You know, the Putin might not like this at all, so it's not gonna be allowed through. Also, my top of it too as well. It kind of made this treaty so that it led to like trade Versailles did back in 19 so they did for Germany, which it led to Hitler on charge and it caused the land in World War II. You know, that freaking end up it also led to so in this one led to a lot of deaths. Also, this treaty it kind of made this peace might also like allowed Ukraine to get rebuild all troops, and that's Russia's trying to say out there, but I know Europe is kind of like hot hush posh about this. And they just let them move right there. Some sort of the Trump will even end the war, the problem by doing that is going to create more horrible instability in the whole Europe, and the guys in the Europe is more on edge of some sort. I kind of afraid Trump might not get the peace he was looking for, so kind of gives you more clues so that they kind of looking at. And also, this piece also might lead to end up more issues, so they end up Russia is it's where it is. So it's gonna be like similar as a Chinese the continuation of the like a Korean crisis or the Libyan crisis. Otherwise, this might lead to like a Ukraine crisis or Russian crisis or whatever it is. So that might cause huge uprisings to come around it, just causing a huge stability issues on the one side. Also, after this peace treaty on might forced by the rest to join sides with a possible union with Ukraine, and then they had to form like a Austrian-Hungarian type land, some sort, or if not Polish with Commonwealth type country, as well as Democratic republics, not authoritarian republics, a democracy, Democratic republic type thing. So it's kind of like Ukraine is Austria's Belarus. So it's kind of like that is to a personal union. Right. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, right? So I think this piece might lead them to, well, a little less tension. There's also a little less issues. They kind of feel that it might cause more issues with China, too. The China's, though, China's more far away from Europe, as you know, to look at compare on the map all the way, but yeah, I kind of feel the Russians being gone and also her tender from the history might be truly a threat against China as well. And it's because all the way China already had been for threats all the way with Taiwan and others that yeah, this peace treaty might be a threat against China too. So add that to the plus. And all because although China does not want Russia to go for this. So it's kind of different. So it's some sort. Also, yeah, this peace treaty does not even mention that they destroyed the sanctions the Russia went through. That means the labor stuck in sanctions forever, like it did in Iran back in 1979 next to the overthrow of the monarch. Iran still suffered its sanctions ever since 1979, and this peace treaty is not mentioned to get rid of the sanctions in Russia's transport to Western democracy. I think they try to do this to demilitarize Russia, but that's technically what that is. So it kind of so how is this gonna help? Is this on me? So it might not work. It's horrible. So I don't know what they're trying to do here. It's so this peace treaty might not work. And they kind of say you can see all the way there's multiple issues already. It it's all already. So as they show knows some story, see I can see why the Ukraine peace they end up have multiple issues right out the book, right out the gate. Anyway, it's just as you know, it might not work. It's just horrible. It's not even well. It's not even orchestrated. It's not even true. It's part of Trump's propaganda campaign, as you should know. This is some sort. It's just whole turning in a mess. I kind of say, well, no, it might not work unless they really so. Oh, hello, beer. Yeah, hello, something. Hello, guess the order. Okay, so otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, otherwise, this might not end the way well as you think. It will not work. You know, it's a social. Russia's military can easily rebuild real fast, and otherwise, it's just allowed crap like this to happen, so there isn't should go. So, yeah. So, as you should know right now, yeah, I think this pieces might not work. All of the ceasefire might hold them things off. I think it is. I mean, U.S. should need to do is to go for two ways. Wait till the Russian to get into agrees with peace, which it might not happen, or otherwise, or just or it's just like Americans assassinate Vladimir Putin and oligarchs and try to get peace with them, which I think that's what we would expect to happen. Anyway, which, as you should know, that might be a faster way to do it. Or wait for Putin to just take his own life and and all oligarchs to the end and just run around the chicken's heads off and have no authority. Then they finally left for peace. There's a more easy way to do it. So so all we're hoping to do is to wait and to see what situations move through and then see what the results gonna be. So it will not be as friendly to the US and Europe really wanted. And this is not exactly Trump wanted either. I think mostly they need to do is to wait and see until Russia can decide to get peace by not doing this by not forcing them, but to allow them to take its time and then allow peace or not to allow it to happen. Because like I said, we cannot force people like that. It's rude and disrespectful. It's just not the way to do it. So it kind of say right now for sure. Just we just will see that allowed well Putin and others to the sea when they end up in an agreement or not. So so take it in the book of context so in the same one now. Yeah, shit takes time and it just makes sense. It's I'm not bribing everyone for the allow this to happen. It's just taking it into context. So which automatically means for sure, for real, yeah, we just take this in a grain of salt and then just assume some sort. Yeah, Russia's kind of fickle at this point. A little, little anal that it gets it will involves Western powers, so you're gonna allowed PC on Russia like that because, as you know, this it kind of thing of Putin's words. It doesn't not feel right in the end. The joint sides with the West. So I mean, Alexander the might in the end up when they end up disallowing this, but if here's the thing, right now, Alexandra, I think it's the thing is in the main like make a rabbit's foot for Putin of some sort. It's kind of like it's kind of like conscience, whatever it is, I think it's called. It's kind of like a lot of sense of some sort. It's inconsistent. So to put it like that. So people say the Pugoza is going to be consistent, but no, it was like it, Putin treated used Pugoza as a senior general, so it's kind of different. So Alexandra might use it's kind of uses Vladimir Putin as his real assistant. So the real person and then be loyal to him, and more like a it's kind of like a sidekick to Putin. So see why. So not I know this is really true. It's just research all the up about Alexandra and Putin. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's he Putin will use the leader, president of Belarus, as an assistant to Vladimir Putin. So yeah, so it's kind of what they had to expect with this. Either way, so on the bright side right now is to they get some truth right now. So yeah, I think so. To think what says right now. Although Ukraine really want more than just going to be getting on land back, I think they might possibly. I think Russia. It kind of thinking that Russia might end up get if Russia in the end of is really always feel bad all the way about Ukraine went through the sword, they can give in Cuban Republican province there, which where Sochi is, to Ukraine in what he called Raspberry Ukraine, but that province at the end of Ukraine lost during the Russian Civil War to the Soviets. Yeah, that territory. Russia later give Cuba back to Ukraine for free. Since they was some sort. Also parts of Rosnov and even Kursk Bulgaria too. And for free, because of the progresses Ukraine did when they end up sitting against Russia. Because like I said, well, Ukraine's a tough competitor. Even invaded Russia for the first time since World War II. No nation they ever had the freaking muscle to the end of the end to do that. It's like, they're literally just a bunch of scaredy cats of some sort. Otherwise. So yeah. AK your basically think the invading Russia says it just is a whipping move. So yeah, so see what so you have Ukraine doing a muscle like that? Should I think Russia should award Ukraine and all that land gave back to them instead of just lose it all? So as a reward doing the peace treaty, who knows? But if allowed it, which guarantee they would if they do that, but probably Putin might not likely happen. It's spite of this. So unless Zelensky might not want that land with the like Cuban province, Bulgaria, Kursk, and others, because it's kind of say that's kind of taking a little too much than they really wanted. So, that's kind of a lot more land Ukraine's gonna have. Remember, Ukraine has a greater Ukraine plan, which would include Raspberry Ukraine, which is in the Cuban territory, parts of Kursk, parts of Volgograd, and others against Rosnov. So yeah, which is all claimed by Ukraine. So not be surprised. Also, a little strip line in Belarus has also been claimed by Ukraine, but I gotta say, I think it's been better off to put in Ukraine join sides of Belarus as a possible union. So instead, aka like here it is. The Republic of Ukraine and Belarus. So it's kind of better way to say it. So that's gonna might be what's likely gonna happen for sure. And otherwise, so most things gonna happen. So if you agree this might work and this might help a lot, we're gonna try to prevent a Russian invasion. So and also this might push you closer to Moscow for Europe you can get and allow new troops to go all over Minsk and others, aka French, German, Polish troops, and Minsk, but the rest the keeping Russian troops is kind of a better plan than this point for them anyway. So it's going to tell you about the troops. So yeah, this tree might not work. I think just better wait to the end is more preferred way to do it and just see what's get out of that and see what for sure. Yes, I will agree with this. I not disagree almost everything. I just have to agree sort of what we look at here to see for sure. And they're going to be there for the fall a little while. So so that's taking what you expect. So yeah. So can you agree with what I'm saying here and otherwise? So kind of what that is. So it is. Yeah. After this stream, as on my personal blue sky, and hoping that I'm going to agree with what I'm saying here. It's just be on the bright side. Because it's also because I'm not being only one to compare to don't get this year. It's I'm not been surprised that this is getting expected. So yeah. So don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Don't be. Oh, this was a horrible thing and they made it. Yeah, do nothing about that. So yeah, kind of say right now. Kind of agree with what I'm saying right now. I just take this as a great salt, and it just kind of say right now. Yeah, this is fun for sure. It's the end of the truth. So for per se, otherwise. So well, take it when you get to some sort. Yeah, it's no part one, part two for this. So yeah, let's just take it to the end of what you get. So kind of take it what you get. So and otherwise, well, that is about otherwise. So some sort. So I'd not be surprised if P3 might not go through. So not be surprised. So yeah, so because like I said earlier, so hope you like it. Hope you like this stream I made here. At first, also it's the first time I do it on my computer. Because normally my older streams is on my phone. Even the Moscow time stream is made from my phone. So this is my first stream on my computer. And yes, this is gonna be the same stream I use on my 10-year anniversary stream coming up on July 30th of this year. So stay tuned for that. So otherwise, also I might use for I use the phone once again for future streams as well. So stay tuned for that for on screen view. Otherwise, so this is so sort of because also I'm more focused on the also you get Israel stream there for their plan, but that's not going to be happening until anytime soon. So I'm but stay tuned for that. If it does come, I will let you know by community post to the end of when this thing will be anyway because the whole time thought the situation's been a mess since it's been all the planning shit. So like, sometimes I'm planning shit, which just the next thing I know, it just kind of screw things up out of order, and it never happens. Otherwise, so it's the whole time situation is a mess. So planning it's like I said, planning stuff for me is it's not as simple to the way it used to be anymore. It's just one point is there, and other time is well, what I end up paying for anyway for nothing. So yeah, it's taking up what you get with a grain of salt. It's it's not that as simple as the way it is on you just on the TV just flash. Don't worry about it. Here we go. So yeah. So take it to what it is right now. So kind of take it what you get, or to take it what you hope for. Don't take it as a breeze or some sort. It's just so otherwise. So how that situation is a mess. So you can see why. So what I'm saying is though, kind of hope what things is gonna come and what is not likely to come. So kind of why. So yeah. So yeah. So hope you. So hopefully you get better into next stream sooner or later. Otherwise, so yeah. So so how much time I have on there in there? And then put some extra bits in there. Probably only have about to be 4 minutes left in my stream. So yeah. So about add some extras in there. Okay. So extra thing is about this is yep. There is also a surprise planning for everyone in the future. Even though the surprise is at this point, I will tell you a lot. It's not much of a surprise. It's that kind of I use an approach, a surprise approach a lot of some sort. The main plan is to yes, I do have a software known as MMHMM. I might even use that for next couple uploads. Not stream uploads, couple uploads to itself. And then so it's kind of different than the Forcer is doing in some sort. So I try to operate rival with Forcer for almost everything. So let's see why, but I try to do it differently than him. This MMHMM, so some sort is it's a software to use on my webcam with the screen view in the background, some sort. I use it in future uploads. And it kind of, if we want that, you really, the surprise is that you're going to see it later after the upload. I'm not going to tell you what it's supposed to be is anyway. You can see it right away. Yeah, you had to see it. That's the surprise. So yeah, I'm a planner now for technically the random shit what I'm doing. So stay tuned for that. So otherwise, hope you like the stream. Otherwise, like to subscribe. Comments also ring the bell to the end in case of new notifications. Otherwise, and also please also also live fresh. So otherwise, so the end up have a great day, everyone. So yeah. Also, don't forget it is so sorry, everyone. The walls evolve around us, so the end of some sort. And if you hate the person, just hate it either way. It just or they end up being dislike person, just dislike. Just don't just do anything as it is terribly awful. So it kind of think it's on the bright side that it is to be thinking who you are that it is what you be. It's just this way. It's just don't be just too upright, meaningless, or a little less creative, or it's just be as you are at this point. It just to me makes sense to you. So yeah. So otherwise, see the next video or stream or whatever if I have the time. So otherwise, so they make more sense right now. They're created by myself, yours truly. So they make sense. Well, to make sense right now. Joshua Human is about to sign off in 30 seconds. And otherwise, gotta say right now is beep, beep, beep. Good luck, everyone. See you next time. Bye for now. And otherwise, stay stay very great, everyone. And bye for now.